Hi, this is Sharon Lim. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I blog at sharonitwithyou.blogspot.com. And today we're doing this lovely card using the beautifully penned DSP Designer Series paper that you can earn to the end of September for every $50 that you spend. And you can check out my links in the blog below to find out how to do that. So let's get started. This is your card base. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm gonna fold that over. Use my lovely bone folder to get that nice and crisp. Set that aside. Then you're gonna need some paper. We'll start with a piece of Pool Party that's 5.5 by 4 1/4. That'll cover the full front. Some basic black that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then the lovely DSP that is 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to use my lovely Stampin' Seal. I like to put a T on the top here to remind me how to put the top back on. So we'll start with the black. Get some in each corner to make sure that it stays there. I just wanted a hint of the color so that each piece is about 1/8 of an inch smaller. There you go. Now we're going to put this on top of, I think I'm out of that. I'm going to use my plus instead. There you go. So this will go on the front of the card, and remember the Pool Party is the same as the front, so you won't see any white showing. I did that on purpose. And then for this piece, before we start coloring it, what you want to do is mark on the right side at 2 5/8, and that is 2 ticks after the 2 1/2. So I marked it right here. Then I'm going to bring in my trimmer and cut in to 2 inches as it says. So line the markup that you just made into that groove and start at the top and stop at the 2 inches. There's a measurement right here. There. And then you're going to go from the bottom corner to the cut, the end of the cut, and make just a fold. And then do the same from the top corner to the cut. And I love the fact that it has some nice black and white accents on the opposite side. See that? And we're going to use some lovely Stampin' Seal to get that, keep that down. And there you go. And that's a front, right? You're actually going to go here. But I wanted to show you a couple techniques. So this one that I did originally, I used the blends. So I use the Pool Party of the dark and the light. And what you do is you get the dark here and then start blending the light so you can actually see. It's kind of cool. And then I wanted to show you a different technique. If you don't have the blends, you can actually use the watercolor pencils and a blender pen. So what you do is you put some watercolor pencil in the center, because that's where most of the colors come from. And this is a blender pen. See if I can focus on there. And basically it's a colorless marker that has glycerin in it, and watch what happens when you start blending it. It really looks like you're actually, oh, I got the wrong one, sorry, that was the blend one. So actually you can actually blend, so I don't know if you can see that. It looks like you're actually painting it with like a brush, and it looks like you're watercoloring it. And the more watercolor pencil that you put on your paper, the darker it gets. Like here, it looks like there's a little less, so I'm going to put a little color here and just smooth it out. And same here, just kind of blend it out. There. Isn't that cool? It's a new it's not a new technique. It's actually one of my first purchases I bought from Stampin' Up! When I started almost 20 years ago. It was once I got shown this, I fell in love. And this is one of my first purchases because I love just the look of it. You don't have to be an expert artist. It's just all about the blending, and then that's why I of course love the actual blends. So let's do the same thing we did here. Let me mark it real quick at 2 5/8 and then cut it 2 inches in. I already stopped at 2 inches, so I can go up 2 inches instead. Same fold. I didn't color the whole thing because not everything showed. Let me do a little bit of this one since some of this shows when you fold it, but not everything. And same for here. And I'll put them side by side and you guys can kind of look to see what you think is your favorite. Get that nice and flat. Get some more adhesive on here. I think I'm at the end of both of mine. There we go. And then before we're done, I actually use the dies from the hand pen Petals, and I use this die just in the pool party to make it match because I'm all about coordination. Just use some glue and glue the outline, or you could just do the flower by itself. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, so kind of take a look at the subtleness of the blends and then the watercolor pencils, so you can kind of see that. So thanks for joining me and letting me share this with you. If you'd like, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you at the next video. Have a great day. Bye.